世代のアクションエスピオナージゲームです。準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
Yeah.
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovations Sony has to offer. More details to come.
Stay tuned.
Nice.
Before we go, I have one final announcement. State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with exciting news you won't want to miss. We hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon!
Okay.
PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Beyond and hello and welcome once again to IGN's weekly PlayStation show. I guess this week we're doing things a little bit different and we are coming straight out of a big, huge state of play where we got to see some pretty cool stuff from Sony. I'm your host, Max Scoville, and I'm joined by my good pals Jada Griffin, Akeem Lewanson, and Brian Altano. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Beyond.
Okay, so there's quite a lot to talk about. That was like, I feel like that was a good offering of things that felt like more, you know, there was a lot of third-party stuff in there, but that felt like a lot of properly Sony adjacent stuff compared to one of those last ones. There was a lot of kind of third-party stuff. Definitely going to talk about Silent Hill. I want to touch on Sonic, Akeem, because you're here. But also, let's talk about Kojima. We just got a big, huge look at not just Death Stranding 2, but a new action espionage game, which is, I think, a polite way of saying he's doing the old Metal Gear thing again. How do we feel about this, Jada?
About doing this, it's interesting. The trailer looked really good. I'm not the huge Death Stranding person, so like I don't know. I enjoy it for what it is, but I don't know if there's gonna be enough in this Death Stranding 2 to pull me in like day one. But I'm fascinated by what they're doing and what the story is. It's so weird. It's so bizarre. From that little cat dragon ooze thing to the person playing the guitar, like it's just all over the place. Like it's wild. Yeah.
By the way, that was Troy Baker playing the guitar. By the way, I think we have confirmed
Troy
that. Troy
Baker in a Hideo Kojima game? Get out of
Yes, looking like Joker too. Like I don't know. This game looks. I understand where Jada's coming from when she refers to the first game not being her cup of tea. I mean, it was kind of like let's just admit it. It was like a walking simulator. But Kojima, I don't know. He just has like a great imagination. I mean, like just looking at this game, like we see Troy Baker with the guitar. He's like wielding it as a weapon, like he's Bill and or Ted. We got the little puppet guy who has like that whole Into the Spider-Verse movements that he's doing.
So, I believe that guy who's pulling stuff out of that's Lea Seydoux, who's returning from the first one, but I think that's George Miller's body, but played by somebody else, the director of Mad Max. Like in the same way that
Alan Wake, with how they had different voice actors.
I was gonna say like they had Guillermo del Toro his body in the first one, but he was voiced by somebody else. This almost feels like a spoof of Death Stranding. Like this feels like Cracked Magazine does Death Stranding. Brian, you're cackling over there. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean they had a sort of shot-for-shot remake of the stuff from the early promotional stuff from Death Stranding 1, which is the baby goes through the baby tunnel, but this time it vomits out a ship.
Well, a spaceship, yeah.
Yeah, a spaceship. And so it seems like there's going to be a lot more of that this time around. I really dig the hard sci-fi stuff they're bringing into this. I think that my thing with Death Stranding is that like it didn't really get to where it needs to be until the director's cut came out, and they had like a lot of quality of